Like already died. दिन आप दिन लेते हैं अब्दुल्ला मिजाज मेरा धूप में Dan lazım.
Haran.
Anda
Al beri. तीन आ जा ना.
Anda.
नारा ना.
एक.
और फिर आओ मारा है ठीक है.
एक दादू ही लाओ.
फिर नॉट इसका मकाम होते थे.
Yo आँखा रातो चाहिँ हेर्नु पुग्यो
त्यो लागेकै छैन भन्छ
तँ आमाको हेर्नु खाना खाँदा यो गीत सकेर Aku jadi itu kastel lari dambu nam kamana ketika ada yuzutan kic mere hamdam kic mere hamdam क्या हो रहा है यो
के गरे हैन
खाने बनाएको
लाग्दैन रहेछ नि त्यसले नि लाग्दैन रहेछ
कहाँ छ धेरै लाग्यो
Single mistake.
Limitare gli errori a zero.
Stronger on paper against Spal, stronger on paper against Ajax. Juventus must make it count this time and give their fans another Serie A title to celebrate.
The little ones, they might not know Giovanni Trapattoni is the most successful manager in terms of Serie A. 7 titles to his name, and Allegri, if he wins this one, he will win, but if he wins it tonight, would equal 6. So he would be in second position, and he really wants it. Let's take a look at the team that he has put out there, because after making quite a few changes in recent matches, it seems like he's put out full strength.
He's put out what he can put out, really, hasn't he? He's made 9 changes from the Spal defeat, obviously. But you look at the back four: Cancelo, Regani, Michi, and Alexander. Other than probably Regani, you've got Fiorentina in there. That's the normal back four. Midfield with Matuidi, Yannick, and obviously Emre Can comes back in. The interesting one is Cuadrado, because he's been, as Ashley said, he's been in and out. He's had a lot of injuries as well this season. And he flatters the receiver on an awful lot of occasions. But obviously you've got the main man there with Ronaldo. So, I mean, this is the best that they can put out, and they're obviously going to go for the win today.
Yeah, Cuadrado, they're the man that both of you have mentioned here. Could it be possible, Ashley, that a lot of players now think, with what has happened, let's just put on our best display, hoping to get it on?
I think these are top professionals now. They just need to pick good form to pay back while they're at the club. Nobody wants to play back. Nobody can try these days anymore because the rewards are so big financially and capturing titles. For me, the big one there is not mostly doing well, if you want to say it. What they really need to do to get started is community. They seem to score every time he comes on the pitch, whether that's subs or whether it starts. And he's a really young boy and he's not getting a run at the minute. And with Mandzukic not being around through injury, you would have thought that Ben would have got a few more starts recently.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't stop this man in terms of selection because he's just 1 goal away. Cristiano Ronaldo 1 goal away from a record 600 club goals, so there was no way he was going to replace him. And that's the kind of formation Allegri likes. He likes that lone man up front and 2 people to support him.
He does, and we haven't mentioned Bernardeschi, who's been on fire recently.
For Fiorentina as well.
Well, of course, and they paid a lot of money for him, Juventus. And he started to mature and become the player that we know him to be today. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting with Keane. If you look at Cuadrado up there, can you not put him in there? Or is he just an striker? The one thing I will say about that is the manager's always said about Keane, I think, keep him down, keep him grounded. Yeah. And this is probably the reason why he's doing it. He's going to slowly build him into the player that we know he can be.
All right. Time for another break here on Football Extra. On the other side, we take a look at what Fiorentina brings into this match. Remember, one player, Chiesa, on their squad has already been linked to Juventus. Be right back.
Catch my favorite WWE superstars take on each other. From the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, to the raw power of Ronda Rousey. Watch the action of WWE every Tuesday on Raw and every Wednesday on SmackDown. Subscribe to the Sony Network's Happy India Pack now. And do not forget to watch my film Raw in theaters near you.
Sports Network. Get your Sony Network's sports channels. Subscribe to Happy India Bank starting at 17 rupees per month.
Now only the best teams remain. I'm talking countless heroes with extraordinary abilities.
coming together for this epic battle. Although only one can be victorious, all will give everything for their team, for their city, for greatness. Watch the 2019 NBA playoffs live.
Your favorite WWE Raw and WWE SmackDown, now also available in Tamil and Telugu. Get your Sony Networks sports channels. Subscribe to Happy India Pack starting at 17 rupees per month.
Welcome back to Football Extra. The Viola, they're hoping to spring a surprise that Spal and Genoa, the only two teams have managed over Juventus so far this season. This man, Chiesa, one of the key architects in where they could have been this season because they were fighting for European spots at one point of time. Unfortunately, the season seems to have unraveled a bit with 8 consecutive matches in which they couldn't manage a single victory. Since Jan 30th, they've managed only 1 victory against Spal, and that was the time, Jan 30th, when they beat a team like Rome 7-1. And we thought, all right, go on, do it, Fiorentina.
Which is why I was saying before that they've been the biggest disappointment for me. That we thought at that point that, go on, you go and kick on now and maybe get into the top 4. But as you said, they've petered out into mid-table mediocrity, and they've got better players than that.
Stefano Pioli, because of that run of bad results for them on his way out, they get a new manager for the second time now. Montella is back at the helm, the 44-year-old, fired from Sevilla last year, but he managed the Viola. He's taken them to European spots while he was there at the club as well, so they're expecting good things from him again.
Yeah, they are, but it's whether they can keep all the best players, and that's unfortunately what happens when you get big powerhouses like Juventus, the two Milans. They can pick your best players off, and if they lose their best players, then they're going to struggle next season. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in the summer regarding who they can sign and who they can keep, and that'll make a big impact on next season. Because these are a side, historically, that like to fight for the European places and push into that top 4.
Okay, let's take a look at the team for Fiorentina. Federico Chiesa, we've already mentioned it a couple of times. There he is in a 4-3-3 formation mark.
Yeah, I mean, on the sheet I have, they've got a 3-5-2. They normally play with a back 3. Obviously, it'll probably be Milenkovic, Pizzella, and Cesarino in there, and Hankel on the left-hand side as midfield. And they'll bring Chiesa down to the right-hand side, and they'll go.
I think they can bring Chiesa to any particular side.
Yeah, he could play in any one of them positions, couldn't he? Yeah. But again, the chopped and changed up front. He brought Muriel in. He did okay initially. Now Morales is in. The big disappointment is Simeone. He had a big reputation last year, and he's looked laboured this year. He hasn't scored the goals that he should have done, but he's going to be the focal point for them up there. As you say, if you've got players like Chiesa, who'll pop up all over the place, then they might have an opportunity.
12 goals, 8 assists for Chiesa, and a big name like Juventus is trying to attract him. Inter Milan and Liverpool also have expressed interest. It's time for our predictions right now. Ashley, you want to start?
I don't think anything other than a Juventus win. If they go to a back 3 Fiorentina and defend with a back 5, then it could get a little bit sticky for Juventus, who haven't been like the stats we've seen, scoring with lots of fluidity. But I think I'm going to go 2-0 Juventus.
All right, Mark?
I'm going to go 2-1 Juventus.
Oh, 2-1. So they do win the Scudetto this weekend. All right, those are the predictions from the gentleman here. 2 goals scored for Juventus. I'm hoping Ronaldo gets his 600th club goal. I hope. But it's time to break down for Alexa. On the other side, the first half lies between Juventus and Fiorentina. You are half.
This broadcast is brought to you by PokerStars.in. Good feelings last a few months. Good acts, more than a lifetime. Be remembered for good. Seagram's 100 Bunkers. Your favorite WWE Raw and WWE SmackDown. Now also available in Tamil and Telugu. Get your Sony Network's sports channels. Subscribe to Happy India Pack starting at 17 rupees per month.
To win rich is worth more than being rich. Chivas. Win the right way.
Everyone has their reasons to watch the UEFA Champions League, but no reason is bigger than when the biggest club competition on the planet is live. For the first time ever on the big screen, Sony Pictures Sports Network exclusively brings the UEFA Champions League and PVR Cinemas. Theatrical screening brought to you by PVR Live. Book your tickets now. Sony 10-2, the official broadcaster of the UEFA Champions League. Get your Sony Network sports channels. Subscribe to Happy India Pack, starting at ₹17 per month.
Keeping them guessing. That's my style. Blender's Pride Fashion Tour.
Is down for sure so far. Frosinone are the next most likely to drop, having lost at Cagliari, with Empoli making up the bottom three. These two met at the Artemio Franchi at the beginning of December. Match 14 of this immense Serie A season for Juve, with the Bianconeri at their thrilling, electrifying best. Fiorentina hit 14th team to try and usurp the reigning champions and the runaway leaders. Butler provides the little give and go with Bentancur, who's opened up the angle beautifully, and that's a lovely goal from Juventus. Dybala with a curler. Stan Fernandez underneath it. Quadrado again. They've got players on here. Lafont and Ronaldo tries to force it in. You may have a second. That goes as a rare Chiellini goal. His first for over 2 years. João Cancelo. Bonucci leaves it. Mandzukic, he's looking for a hand. Referee's given it. Ronaldo, no doubt. 3-0 to Juve. And Ronaldo, 10 goals in his last 11 Serie A matches. So this game may be just what Juve need after losing to Ajax on Tuesday. But I suppose conversely, Tony, Fiorentina feel cracks are appearing. Maybe now is the perfect time to come here.
I'm not sure there is a perfect time to come to Juventus, to be honest, because they are so very, very strong. But Fiorentina and Juve, the rivalry certainly is intense. And Montella, I do think, will learn a lot about his players, how they handle this sort of situation.
It would take something that's not happened for 11 years to stop the majority in the Allianz Stadium celebrating today. That's when the Viola last won a league game against Juve in Turin. Can the week still get worse? Surely not. Juventus have been made to wait, but this record-breaking team can't and won't be constrained for long. Club that continues to soar to new heights in Italy. Their ultimate success in Serie A, simply a matter of time, but there is a job to be done. There is a line to be crossed. Today's rivalry, fueled by the events of the 80s and 90s, especially the controversies of the last day of the 81-82 season. The 1990 UEFA Cup final. The constant plucking of purple talent from beneath Fiorentina noses. surely they can't slip up today. Petzela, Buffon, Simeone, Ceccarini and Milenkovic and co, they feel that an upset might be possible. Richard Pasqua, who was fourth official in the reverse fixture, is in charge for this one today. The club president looking on. Information of today's officials. Let's hope there's no great controversies here. Manucci, captain. Great to see Ronaldo in from the start. Petzela of Fiorentina. Two centre-backs leading their teams. It's a full-on, full-blooded team fielded by Juventus today, and Ronaldo starts, supported by Cuadrado and one-time Viola prospect Bernardeschi. Cuadrado, one of two changes from Tuesday. Cancelo also restored. Fiorentina still have a trophy to play for, but their lineup reflecting their desire, their passion to prevail against the team they want to beat most. Three changes: Benassi, Anchko, Morales coming in. Benassi, their top scorer with 7 goals this season. And there's Vincenzo Montella at a point against Bologna last week. A start, and he's all about the finish. He wants them to wrap up this title and put to bed the disappointments of Tuesday night. Juventus then with greatness in their grasp. One more point to ensure the coronation on home soil today. The excitement, the anticipation of domestic glory, a little bit tainted by their European exit that brought deflation and for some devastation. Some thinking this would be Juve's Champions League year.
Yes, you're right. Certainly a mental reset was necessary, but what Juventus must be mindful of is they had a fantastic season. The achievement to win 8 Scudettos in a row is actually quite incredible. So go out there, get the job done and enjoy it.
In 1981, this was also the fixture that decided the Scudetto. At Juventus today, a much more familiar starting 11. Wonderful achievement by Spal to beat them last weekend. And this is the real deal. Cancelo finds Blaise Matuidi. Alexandro out there, Pjanic central, supported by Emre Can, and good looking shape and a good looking start here for Juventus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuadrado, Ronaldo. Already you can see the banks of purple lined up ahead of them.
Yes, good start certainly from the home side, isn't it? Nice and positive, moving the ball around very quickly. Plenty of confidence, no hangover so far.
8 consecutive titles, will be a record across Europe's top 5 leagues. Lyon also managed 7 in a row in France. Alexandro in pursuit. And it's wonderfully cut out by Ceccarini.
Well, Lafont certainly went flying out, didn't he? But you're right, Ceccarini, defender with an excellent interception. Certainly looks onside, Alexandro that far side. Just trying to find Ronaldo in the middle.
Juve missed the chance to set one new record last week, but they could still win with 5 to spare. Something Torino, Fiorentina and Inter had previously done. Salvo there. Looking for the forward run. It's a well-timed challenge there from Juve. Rightly applauded. Emre Can and Blesma really either side of Miralem Pjanic. Word on Chiellini, by the way, is that he might be available again for the intermatch. Towards Ronaldo! Somehow it stayed in. And Ronaldo tried to glance it, feeling for a foul against Ceccarini, but nothing doing.
Well, certainly Juventus, when they get the ball here, they're looking for Ronaldo at the back post. Manchko gets up, but doesn't get connection anywhere near what he would like. Ronaldo, and here it just goes to ground. Yes, he feels a bit of a touch, but nothing doing there for me.
Well, we were talking about the Fiorentina shape, and interesting to see how they're playing today. They've got Simeone, Chiesa, Morales. Morales starting more down the right side for them. Almost looks like a 4-4-2 at this point.
Yes, that's right. Thought they would play with 3 centre-halves. However, Manchko does look like to be playing at left back, but what we do know, of course, about the Slovakian international, does like to get forward a lot.
Now they're changing direction. Here's Milenkovic. The presence of Morales does give Chiesa that little bit of extra freedom going forward.
Yes, and Chiesa, for me, no doubt, is their player, Fiorentina. He's their best player. Got to make sure he gets on the ball enough to make things happen.
And flipped out here, and they'll do well to keep this in. Oh, Milenkovic! A shock opening goal for Fiorentina. A defensive mix-up by Juve. A defensive mix-up by Juve. And that's put a cat amongst the pigeons.
Chiesa down the right as well. Does really well, just puts it into a dangerous area. I think Rugani and Chesney goes for it. Two Juventus players get in a bit of a mess, but when it does ricochet out, Milenkovic, the centre-half, not exactly sure what he's doing up there in this attack, but finishes it calmly, coolly, high into the net. Well, I talked about the hangover being lifted, well, maybe not.
Anassi going in on Szczesny, who's picked up an injury in the process here. Vincenzo Montella, the first goal in his second spell. Any question of a foul on the goalkeeper for you?
Well, you have to go for it, don't you? Szczesny just tries to put his arm there. It's his own player and the Fiorentina player as well, so I think it's a genuine attempt by all concerned going for the ball. It's actually Rugani that does it to his own keeper, not a Fiorentina player.
So Milenkovic gets what is his third goal of this quite brilliant Serie A season, which offers yet more twists and turns. Just a question mark there, I guess, from our match director about the contact from Ceccarini.
Yes, there's no doubt he has a hand on his back, but how much of that is actually a push? I don't think there's too much going on. He, of course, will fall down and ask the question.
Applause for Szczesny Pinsolio, backup goalkeeper today. Spell produced one upset. Vincenzo Montella's Fiorentina with an early lead. of times Juventus are making more of this than they perhaps would be expected to do.
I think it's very difficult, of course. City looked to be one, didn't it, 4 or 6 weeks ago, to suddenly switch back on again. We got disappointment in midweek. Isn't so easy, but they really better sort it out, because this is the opportunity for them. Get the job done in front of their home crowd. It's all set up nicely, but he could go flat.
Ricardo makes his run. Chiesa is quick. Rugani is alert. And here's Pjanic.
I think Rugani is an interesting player because he reads the game very well. Not the quickest, but because he can certainly read the play in front of him, gets into some great positions on the pitch. Just looking at Fiorentina as well, doesn't look like a 4-4-2. Rather starting on the right in that midfield.
There too, inevitably the chief protector. And still bringing that run to a grinding halt. And that's he going ahead of Simeone, who rather walked into Joao Cancelo. Curious about Juve's front three today. With Cuadrado, Bernardeschi, Ronaldo. There's movement in the middle. Salah away. There's Cancelo one more. Bernardeschi.